Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with my slasher review of Dangerous Game. I've shown this VHS copy in a couple of my past videos, and I recently showed this DVD copy in my latest Blu-ray DVD and VHS update. A few people have expressed interest in the movie, so I thought I would do a review, especially since I revisited it yesterday. Dangerous Game is a 1987 Australian slasher film, and although it was released in 1987 in Australia, it wasn't released until 1990 in America, which is why I recently included it in my top 30 favorite 90s slasher films. The VHS box literally says, Dangerous Game is Die Hard set within a department store. And while I definitely see some similarities, it's more of a slasher film version of Die Hard in a department store. It was directed by Stephen Hopkins, who also directed Predator 2 and A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. And he also directed a couple of episodes of Tales from the Crypt. Dangerous Game follows your typical slasher format. 5 friends consisting of 2 couples and 1 fifth wheel being stalked and killed by a maniac. But what makes this one really stand out is the whole thing takes place in a huge department store. One of the friends is a computer whiz who hacks into the store's security system as part of a bet. Proving that he did in fact do it, he leads his friends into the department store. But none of them realize that they were being followed by the killer. The killer in this one is a psychotic cop who has ties to one of the friends. And as he stalks his victims, he whistles the song, When Irish Eyes Are Smiling, and it really adds to the creepiness of the film. His name is Murphy, and he's given quite a good backstory. We even get to see him harass one of the friends, the one to which he has ties, earlier in the film. But I won't go into too much detail there, as I don't want to spoil anything. The 5 friends soon realize they are locked inside the department store with no way out, but they have no idea that it was Murphy that locked them inside. At this point, they just decide to spend the night and enjoy themselves. After all, it's a huge department store with multiple floors, and there's plenty for them to do. It's also worth mentioning that the movie takes place around Christmas time, so heavy snowfall can be seen outside the department store windows, so that also adds to the atmosphere. There are also Christmas trees set up in the store, and one really creepy Santa Claus. The friends play video games, ride a motorbike around the store, look for food, and of course, have sex. But their fun is soon interrupted when Murphy makes his appearance. There's a really great scene of Murphy stalking one of the girls. She's walking down a dark hallway, and as she turns, there's complete blackness behind her. Suddenly, Murphy emerges from the shadows wearing a creepy nylon mask. Another memorable scene features Murphy coming down the escalator wearing a different mask and a wig. As he makes his way down slowly, step by step, he hits each side of the escalator with a baseball bat. It's as if he's taunting the friends, and at this point, they have no idea it's even Murphy underneath the mask. But when the first of the 5 friends is killed, reality sets in, and it becomes a fight for survival. Fortunately for the friends, the movie was filmed at a time when guns and crossbows, knives, and other weapons could be sold at department stores, so at least they had quite the selection. But of course, so did Murphy. If you're afraid of heights, or enjoy watching movies with anxiety-ridden scenes featuring heights, then this one is also for you. Because there's a great scene that takes place on the roof of the department store, and it's a real nail-biter. One of the very best scenes in the movie involves one of the friends coming face to face with Murphy's crossbow in the very creepy toy section of the department store. So I have to say the fashion choices of the main cast were pretty laughable. But it's to be expected. It was the late 80s, and they were just creatures of their time. The computer scenes are also, of course, a bit outdated, but that's also to be expected. The acting is pretty good overall, and Stephen Grives, who plays Murphy, definitely gives a standout performance. There are times when you almost feel bad for him. I mean, come on. Look at that face. And then other scenes, he's terrifying. He also brings a few comedic one-liners to the movie, including the aforementioned scene when he's about to attack the girl in the dark hallway, and he misses his opportunity. But the greatest character of all in this movie is the setting. The department store is like another character, and it just works so well. Now, I don't want to give anything more about the film away, because it's one that I highly recommend. The DVD is out of print, but copies can still be found pretty cheap on Amazon and eBay. And after rewatching it yesterday, after quite some time, I can safely say that Dangerous Game is still one of my favorite 90s slasher films. It has a great, memorable killer humming that creepy tune, a fantastic setting in the huge department store. I absolutely love it, probably the best part of this movie for me. And it also has what I consider to be a really good ending. It's a slasher film, so of course I love it, but I do have to say it's a lot better than other slasher films out there. You know, it's very underrated. I know a lot of people haven't even really seen this one. I highly recommend it. If you guys have seen Dangerous Game, please comment below. Let me know what you think about it. I'll be back soon with some more videos. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.